made translate into some tangible results.
You know, for Los Angeles, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
There were some glimmers they'd be an improved team this season, but even...
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, when I ask...
Thank you, David. Brent, just how important is it to develop habits and routines early in the season that will set up a team for success in the months to come?
Well, Kevin, the habits in the early part of the season aren't really habits. It's more expectations. It's the expectations of the coaching staff with the way you're going to come in every day, your mentality in practice, and then your acceptance of your role.
Ready,
That's
gentlemen?
what the season, and
Ready?
especially the early part of the season, is about.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now Oladipo. There's a screen by Kanter. And Oladipo kicks to Kanter. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Doug McDermott is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Kanter in at the 5. Home in the paint. That one falls.
Well, you got two choices, both of which feel bad. You can go over or under the screen on Westbrook, but either way, he's too quick and crafty.
Picked by Mozgov. Russell against Oladipo. The drive by Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for your Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell.
When you look at the Thunder last season, they were slept on as a contender for the title. Warriors and Spurs, very, very good, but in the same conference. Might have helped the Thunder to stay focused and fly under the radar just a little bit more.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And usually the Thunder are favorites to go deep, and that's exactly what they did last year, all the way to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, you look at what Westbrook represented in Oklahoma City over the past 5 or 6 seasons, and there's no doubt with that kind of talent, you're going to have a chance every year, Kevin, to make a deep push.
Here's Oladipo.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot,
That's
so we will
good.
go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting 1.
Remus is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw, good, Bryant. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Westbrook kicks to Kanter. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, what you have to like about Enes Kanter, defense aside, is that he's an efficient scorer. He's got great instincts to offensive rebound and be in position for somebody to feed him the ball on the inside.
That's good from Kanter. And for Kanter, his play is what everyone envisioned for him when he was taken 3rd overall back in that 2011 draft.
Well, the hopes for every general manager looking at Kanter was that he'd be a great low post scorer, and that's where he's shown most of his prowess, there and at the offensive glass, where he just simply swallows everything up and puts it back in the basket. And what a huge advantage when your bigs can be on the floor to get fouled and shoot free throws.
Picked by Mozgov, and Young kicks to Bryant. The rebound by Gibson.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
It's tipped. Mozgov with the steal. Nance dishes to Russell. Puts it up from 17, and he drops that one in.
Didn't have to lean, not a defender on him, but he looked very much in rhythm doing it.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Chicago.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
I think mostly they just did not give themselves a chance on the inside. They settled too much for the jump shot. I would have liked to have seen a better effort to get the ball to the paint.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 5.
And there's no doubt that the three-point shot and its selection for Russell Westbrook is something that he'd like to be more consistent with.
Shot off the pick. And D'Angelo Russell again.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Cantor with a screen on Russell. Oklahoma City the rebound. Outside Westbrook. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Gibson. That one bounces around and comes back out.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him. But, you know, he'll look to shoot that one again.
Nance, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Inside.
And that's just not something Russell came in doing, being a playmaker. But what we're seeing out of Westbrook now, great vision.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mozgov a screen on Westbrook. Russell passes to Mozgov. Wide open look. Nance with another miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting, just another part of his game he does extremely well.
On the wing, Bryant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Abrines the pass to Westbrook. Kicks it to Gibson. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Here's Russell. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Russell. He has 6 to the inside. Stolen by Cantor.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Young with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Lakers number 1. The Thunder in 4th.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
Lakers trailed by 4. 3 from the inbound. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. Bryant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. To the middle. tries from 16. Cantor's shot is off.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Picked by Mozgov. Russell kicks to Bryant. Fade away. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Bryant got 9 points.
Man, he's shooting the ball very well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The defender gets a little over-aggressive, which is understandable. Kanter is a big, active guy to try and guard.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. He's off on the second.
Such a big guy, Kanter, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And Gibson kicks to Kanter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fantastic awareness out on the floor. That's a textbook assist.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. It's amazing to watch these NBA athletes competing every day. You and I get the lucky seat right there in front, midcourt, such size, such athleticism. It's intimidating. Who are the most intimidating players, you think, in the game today?
If you go to Detroit and you want to match up with number 0 there, and Andre Drummond,
look out.
You're in for a long night.
Harness yourself in.
The way that he can patrol the middle, Kevin, and the way he's relentless at coming at the offensive glass and the defensive glass all game long. I'm really interested in the development of Andre Drummond as the centerpiece, figuratively and literally, for the Detroit Pistons.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Westbrook kicks to Kanter. There's the pick. Passes to Abrines. The 3. No good that time. Nice D from Bryant. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Russell with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss. The Thunder with the lead. Floats one up. Ejected by Young. Russell inside. He's covered by Westbrook. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Oklahoma City.
And when you're riding on the upper end of the conference like these guys are, you usually have an excellent distribution of how and where you get your points. And these guys have a very effective offense, getting it done inside, outside, and from mid-range as well.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram comes in for Nick Young, and Goodwin subbed in for Bryant. And then for Oklahoma City, Sabonis, he's checked in for Gibson. Grant comes in for McDermott, and Cole subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
He gets that one. Sabonis has got his first basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Stripped away. Over in the corner, Cole. That three off the mark. Lakers shooting just about an even 40% to start. Ingram dishes to Goodwin. Pass to Zubac. Out to Russell. Feeds to Goodwin. Over in the corner, Cole. It's stolen by Nance, and it's the Lakers on the break. Russell, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Abrines. It's good from the top of the key. Abrines has got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Goodwin sets a screen for Russell. He kicks it to Goodwin. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Zubac, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
There's a screen. Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Long arms and solid athleticism. Kanter with good physical tools to score in traffic.
Russell kicks to Nance. Screened by Russell. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Well, Brent, they say great offense beats great defense. It certainly is a tall task trying to stop the greats from scoring in this game. What is tougher from a defensive standpoint than to stop a great player? It just seems like there's so many different options and different ways a team or an individual can play them.
Defenses have to have the ability, Kevin, to make reads and get on the same page with regards to stopping the greatest players in the game. One player can't do it, so oftentimes we're talking about committing 2 defenders. What can the 3 guys on the back line of defense do against some of the game's greatest, and how is it that they can move on the string, read one another, and reassemble themselves within a possession? That is a tremendous skill that needs to be practiced, honed, and that's where great defenses gain confidence.
Well, I think communication probably is the priority when you begin that process.
It always starts with the talking, and that's where you see some of the greatest defenses have guys on the back line, the bigs pointing in certain directions, making sure they're directing traffic to make sure the problem areas on any possession are covered.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, tied right now.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
The only people whose minds have changed are the people who said they were going to have a down year. There is no one left saying that.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Second free throw, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Grant. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lakers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the pick. Passes to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Abrines. Stolen by Clarkson. Goodwin kicks to Ingram. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And that one falls for Ingram. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Cole. He points his last outing, and Kanter throws it down.
Using some brute force to take it strong to the rack. Kanter leaving nothing to chance.
And here's Clarkson. Now here's Ingram. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now here's Grant. Not a lot of room. Cole. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. To the paint. And Mozgov throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The dish to Cole. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And Grant now top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Clarkson with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From past the arc. That shot, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Very physical, very active. Their defense has all the components needed to get stops.
Ingram is out there with Young. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And there's Bryant. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Sabonis has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
With some arc. No good there. Great D that time from Gibson. Grant kicks to Gibson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, we know that the Thunder hired Billy Donovan as its new head coach. In his 2 decades at the University of Florida, he led them to 2 national titles with players like Al Horford and Joakim Noah. A defensive-minded coach, he's developed into a great offensive mind. Fellas, that's what he's trying to bring to OKC. Moving the floor, as he calls it. Creating space for their great scorers to operate.
Ball movement, player movement. That's where the league is going, D.A. Thanks. Here's Ingram. And again, the Lakers no good. The Thunder leading by 9. Westbrook passes to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. Grant outside. They set the pick. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
Well, there are guys that stop on a dime and shoot, but Russell stops and rises up. No way to challenge him there.
Screen by Young. Zubac's the pass to Clarkson to stop the run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons. Quickly adapted to the NBA style. He was named NBA All-First Team in terms of rookies. And last year, he became a much more confident shooter. I mean, despite having to fight for those minutes as they went on that serenading of Kobe Bryant, he really, I felt like, separated himself and also established that he was going to be here for the long haul.
And the Thunder making a change here. McDermott's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Talking about Clarkson's early success, some people were surprised, Greg, that he lasted until the second round of the 2014 draft. Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
Good on the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Gibson the screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sabonis. And a look here at the shot chart.
It's pretty telling when you look at the shots they're missing from mid-range. Just not shooting a high enough percentage there, and it's hurting. A lot of those misses have been heavily defended or with a high degree of difficulty. They need to take it inside, draw the contact, or get an easier look.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. As the NBA, Brent, becomes more and more of a skill game where versatility is so valuable, you certainly fit that description as a player. Do you like the way the game is going in that regard?
I do like it, Kevin, and I'll return a question to you and ask you if you think that the skills of the players are just more honed than they were maybe 25, 30 years ago because of their availability to these specialized coaches. This was not the way it was for that generation of players.
Excellent point, but have the rules even enhanced it more that players can show more of their skills now?
Yeah, there's no question about it that the league has tended to go towards being able to allow guys freedom of movement, off-ball movement. The flow of the game is much better. The three-point shot, as we've talked about at length, has opened up the floor, and you get to see the grace and athleticism of some of the game's best.
To the inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the takeover has begun. This is his game right now, guys.
Clarkson with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Bryant up top. Down low. Dishes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. to the paint. Zubats. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Gibson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Thunder have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Gibson. Larry Nance is checked in for Ingram. Both free throws good from Gibson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Bryant dishes to Nance. Now the feed to Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Westbrook. He's coming off a 37-point game against Indiana.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell he takes pride in that part of the game.
To the inside. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. There's the screen. Pass to Bryant. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Taj Gibson picks one up.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Nance. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Gibson. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected. Ryan against Oladipo. Young passes to Zubats. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. He's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gibson the screen. Gibson setting the pick for Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Lock at 6. There's the pass to Sabonis. Goes up the baseline. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. There's a good screen. Outside Bryant. Out to Nance. Outside Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down low. Got a piece of. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Bryant. Abrines is checked in for Oklahoma City. Coles comes in for Russell Westbrook. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Picked by Mozgov. Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. Shoots from 14. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cole. They set the pick. And Oladipo now atop the key. Sabonis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Sabonis has got 16.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? On its way from Young for 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. In third, the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Sabonis. McDermott kicks to Cole. Feeds it to Kanter. Abrines the pass to Oladipo. There's the 3. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Russell. To the middle. Stolen away. And here's Oladipo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Kicks it to Cole. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Victor Oladipo. 9th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Cole. He averages about 5 points a game. That misses off the backboard.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
There's Mozgov. And again, the Lakers no good. Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Grant kicks to Kanter. Passes it to Cole. Oladipo for 3. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. You know, Brent, when you take a look at the fit for Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook and Victor Oladipo, that might be the most athletic backcourt tandem in the NBA.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed in the Western Conference to find a backcourt that has this kind of athleticism. McCollum and Lillard in Portland, that's one way to go. Steph and Clay in Golden State, that's another. But sheer athleticism right here in OKC, they may be tops.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Nance against Grant. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Lakers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Goodwin. Tries to snap the cold streak. Nailed from three-point land. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Cantor with a screen on Russell. Cole dishes to Cantor. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And Cantor drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. And it's Goodwin in the corner. 5 to shoot. A step back shot here. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Thunder leading by 5. Grant gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Russell passes to Goodwin. Mozgov a screen on Oladipo. The dish to Nance. Outside Russell. Back to Nance. From deep three-point range. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Cole kicks to Cantor. Here's the screen. Up top, Oladipo. From outside the arc. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Thunder lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway. We'll see you after the game.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Lakers trail by 5. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Enes Kanter is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And this is an overall excellent offensive performance for him. He's not afraid to take the tough shots. He's getting open, working within the flow of the offense. Heck, he's been the flow of this offense, and he's having a great night so far.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times I shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
XD8, one of the most competitive players in the NBA. Dishes it to Nance. Ryan against Kanter. Ryan passes to Mozgov. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
Russell against Westbrook. Outside Russell. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Right side Westbrook. Back to McDermott. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Gibson kicks to Oladipo. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Russell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From 11 feet away, and that one goes long.
Well, he's not a polished post player by any means, but he must finish those looks in tight.
Russell against Westbrook. Drills the baseline jumper. Westbrook's got 9.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Mozgov a screen on Westbrook. Here's Russell. Here's Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The Thunder leading by 7. Westbrook kicks to Gibson. They set the screen. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
You just don't want to get to a point where you're forcing too much, not just letting the opportunities come within the flow of your offense.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Westbrook. 2nd in assists, 3rd in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now Clarkson, he has 7. Outside Bryant. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Young. Here's Mozgov. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. You know, Brent, injury is a part of the game, but the league is being proactive, creating research partnerships with major medical companies to look at reducing stress-related tendon issues, concussion research, all of it being, I think, now looked at by the NBA and the medical side of the league.
I love the fact, Kevin, that they're using modern-day technology, not just after it is that an athlete gets injured in order to perform a procedure medically to get him back on the floor sooner. Really what NBA teams are investing in is preventative medicine, being able to gauge what it is that players are putting themselves through, the stresses on their body, both mentally and physically, and being ahead of the curve with regards to making sure they prevent these injuries from even happening in the first place.
The science is amazing, isn't it?
Well, I was more of a math student, but yes, science is amazing, Kevin.
McDermott dishes to Westbrook. The pass to Sabonis. Gibson the screen. The fadeaway. That one wide left.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
The feed now to Clarkson. Picked by Mozgov. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to 5 on the bucket from Clarkson.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Knocked loose, stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Lakers, Nick Young. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Westbrook against Clarkson. Passes it to Sabonis. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Young outside with a tie. And again, the Lakers no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Oladipo right side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bryant. Fast break. The Lakers. Bryant's running. Whoa.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ingram, he's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Young. And the second free throw, good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Left side, Bryant for the tie. Again, Los Angeles.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Shot off the pick. The Thunder with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And you look at Russell Westbrook, definitely an MVP caliber player. And I recall some eyebrows being raised when he was selected by the Seattle Sonics, the 4th overall pick back in 2008. Clearly the franchise knew what they were doing.
Pass to Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And Frank, you won the dunk contest back in '96. You've got to think Russell Westbrook could have won it too if he wanted.
Are you saying over me, Kevin?
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys who could have won it over me. Yeah, he's a big-time game dunker, and I loved his quote. He said, "I dunk on people." That's what makes his dunk so special, the ferocity with which he attacks the rim.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Coles comes in for Oladipo. And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Bryant kicks to Goodwin. To the middle, Zubac. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Arenas is checked in for Sabonis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Cole. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cole's got 6. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Bryant dishes to Goodwin. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And let's review some numbers for Bryant. He's putting up about 21 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
Outside Westbrook. Goodwin with the steal. He feeds it to Ingram. Left side, Bryant. Cole with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailer. He dishes it to McDermott. Inside, Goodwin with the steal. McDermott passes to Westbrook. Fires, high post. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Count it from 12. Bryant's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
So elusive on the offensive end. Very difficult for any defense to match up against.
Here's Cole. He has 6. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end his cold spell. And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Feeds it to Bryant. Ingram passes to Zubac. Here's Goodwin. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
There's a good screen. And Cole kicks to Westbrook. The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Zubac. And no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Ingram with it. Grant on him. And it's Ingram missing. Thunder trailing by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Off the screen. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 8 points.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Bryant's got 22.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Kicks to Cole. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Lakers leading by 5. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Westbrook throws it down.
Yeah, Kevin, hope that's not a defensive tactic, but that's what you saw there. Westbrook handling the rock and has the quickness to drive on pretty much anyone.
Now, here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Back to Bryant. Lets it go with the 3. Another shot, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Man, his shot on target, guys. They have the lead right now, primarily because of his effort.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Enes Kanter's checked in for McDermott. Thunder trailing by 6. And Cole kicks to Grant. There's the dish to Westbrook. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 15.
Well, Russell carving up the defense here right now and is a master at getting up his own shot. He's really gotten better at spotting up.
Russell kicks to Ingram. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Nance with it. Dishes to Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nance. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Ingram. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Cole. And no good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Thunder trailing by 4. Ingram is out there with Nance. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Russell in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Grant kicks to Westbrook. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Picked by Mozgov. Russell dishes to Mozgov. That one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nick Young's checked in for Goodwin.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
Oladipo outside. Cantor with a screen on Mozgov. Off the pick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Nick Young. That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both. The Lakers in the lead. Young outside, picked by Mozgov. Uncovered. Westbrook with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Grant with a screen on Russell. Here's Westbrook. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers leading by 4. There's the pass to Russell. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Free throw good, Russell. Thunder trailing by 7. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Russell. Back to Nance. He kicks it to Young. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. There's a good screen. Westbrook passes to Cantor. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And this is what he's worked on. As Cantor has become a more polished inside scorer, he's been drawing more fouls.
The first free throw is good. Ryan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cantor drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Mozgov a screen on Westbrook. Russell kicks to Mozgov. Stolen by Westbrook. Ryan against Oladipo. The feed to Cantor. Wants to get it to Westbrook. Oh!
Yeah. Man, you see his eyes. Westbrook never getting off the rim there, and he has the focus to absorb the contact and still convert.
And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on a player, no matter how talented he is.
And thinking again about Westbrook and his high usage rate, it's incredible, Greg, because he still plays entirely efficient.
It's crazy. I mean, normally the more shots you take, the more your efficiency drops. But Westbrook seems to be free of that. It's a big reason why this team lets Westbrook do so much for them on the offensive end.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Timothy Boston. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Thunder trailing by 6. Trying to find Kanter. Gets it to him. Westbrook dishes to Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. Shoots from the baseline. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Bryant. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gibson setting a pick for McDermott. Passes it to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Kanter. McDermott for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On its way from Young for 2. Another miss by Young.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything, but his team remains in front because of what they've done and how well they've been scoring.
Another miss by Westbrook. Lakers leading by 9. And Young kicks to Bryant. Screen by Young. Bryant dishes to Young. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Off the inbound.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away. Eat up all that airspace. That's what he does. But he makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots.
And Gibson kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Kanter. The rebound by Young. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
There's a screen by Kanter. Gibson passes to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Gibson the screen. Shot to end this cold run. Oklahoma City the rebound. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he really T-Rexed that one, guys, short-arming it. He should have taken more time to make sure he was comfortable shooting it.
Young dishes to Russell. On the wing, Bryant. Down low. Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Well, when your opponent keeps piling on like this, your only choice is to get together during a timeout and fix it.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, "We are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots." Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Oladipo. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 11. to the inside. Here's Cantor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter. 2 shots.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both. Lakers leading by 9. Russell kicks to Young. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Bryant's got 24.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oladipo with the ball. Here's Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him. But, you know, he'll look to shoot that one again.
McDermott kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Cantor. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. 20 feet out. No good from Gibson. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Outside, Russell. Picked by Mozgov. Bryant with a screen for Russell. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Shoots off the screen. Misses off the right eye.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Mozgov with the bucket.
Yeah, crafty pass inside gets him that nice look.
Thunder trailing by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good. And 12 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Oladipo kicks to Cantor. Now McDermott near the 3-point line. It's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. And here's Russell. Picked by Mozgov. Russell passes to Mozgov. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 16. Westbrook kicks to Gibson. Feeds it to McDermott. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Bryant gets a wide open look. They get it again. Mozgov.
Clearly a foul.
Timothy Mozgov. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Mozgov hits them both. Here's Westbrook. And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
No reason to wait. That was all his from the get-go.
Here's McDermott. Pass to Westbrook. Goes up from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
I'm not sure the opposing team's coaching staff has a tactic to slow down Russell Westbrook.
Picked by Mozgov. Here's Bryant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Bryant. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Thunder trailing by 19. Westbrook dishes to Oladipo. Kicks it to Cantor. The pass to Westbrook. From 11 feet away. Another miss by Westbrook. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nance outside. Mozgov passes to Young. Back to Mozgov. The shot's good. Mozgov's got 17 points here in the second half.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Brilliant move, feeding him down the stretch. That last one was a dagger.
When you look at the growth of the game internationally, you have some that say the system of development is better abroad in Europe than other countries. What do you think?
Well, the club system, Kevin, over there, and having a player involved at the age of 12 years old all the way up to 20 years old, playing with your same countrymen, being pushed around by professionals, getting professional coaching, and the type of practice regimen that they have. Most of the time, 2-a-days practice for most of the season. That's going to get you in pretty good shape and teach you the fundamentals of the game.
And a lot of those fundamentals, a lot of those practices were established by former coaches from this country that would go over there and hold these summer camps.
That's right. A lot of them implemented what they learned from the coaches from the United States and then took them to the next level. And again, a lot of those coaches who traveled from the United States to Europe really were instrumental in what it is that has now become the European development of basketball.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Sabonis, he's checked in for Gibson. Jeremy Grant comes in for McDermott. Abrines is checked in for Oladipo. And Cole subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Cole kicks to Grant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up. And it's Ingram missing. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Cole. Mozgov with the block. Clarkson dishes to Goodwin. Inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0. No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Bryant. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant. And with the new player tracking cameras they have now, so many possibilities, Brent, as far as studying the game, and I'm sure you think that somewhere, somehow, is going to make a difference on the way these teams are conditioned, how they're coached, the minutes they play, and on and on.
I think what it's great for a coaching staff to look at, Kevin, is with regards to specific plays that you run for your ball club, how it is that spatially your players are relating to one another. You can use these cameras to track the distance players are running. You can track where it is that they're setting screens and how effective they are. The list goes on and on and on. But coaches can really dig into the minutia of how it is that their players are coordinating with one another with the use of this technology.
That is a great point. Here's Abrines, and he makes good on the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Zubac. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Lakers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Screen by Grant. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant with a screen on Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And the shot will not go from Eustace. Good one, passes to Clarkson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kev Kevington. And now we move on to our Jordan player of the game. He came out of halftime not to be denied. Active, assertive, everyone rallied around his energy.
Well, this game was the slump buster he's been waiting for. He's been going through a tough stretch here lately. Not up to his usual standards, but he got back to it tonight, and he was terrific. That's right, terrific.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.